Rumors too loud to ignore. What's really going on with P. Diddy? According to unconfirmed reports, during one of the recent closed phases of the ongoing investigation involving Sean John Combs, better known to the world as P. Diddy, something happened that allegedly changed the entire trajectory of the case. Whispers suggest that investigators somehow gained access to a heavily encrypted database, discovered by accident on a long-forgotten server from an old telecommunications startup funded by Combs in the early 2000s. The project had long been dismissed as a failed venture, but now some claim it may have been a cover, a front for an archive that stored terabytes of sealed materials. What kind of materials? Those who claim to have seen fragments describe them as alarmingly methodical. Video footage with no faces, yet recognizable voices and environments. Complex offshore financial transfers. Encrypted messages between unnamed figures using only call signs. Strategic outlines mapping out control mechanisms within entertainment, politics, and business. Why was this kind of compromise stored there? Why did it exist at all? Was it a tool for control? A secret insurance policy for Combs himself? Or for someone far more powerful? In the courthouse hallways, hushed voices speculate. At first, investigators thought Combs was the mastermind, collecting blackmail to rule the industry. But as more of the archive is decrypted, the narrative seems to shift. Panic-tinged audio recordings imply he may have been a pawn, not a player. There's talk of a database segment labeled Last Light, reportedly containing several audio files, one of which is said to feature Combs' voice. In it, he sounds exhausted, his voice trembling. Barely audible, he murmurs, "Just say it's all on me. Fine, I'll take it all. Just don't touch mine." What was that? A public sacrifice? A broken confession? Or a desperate attempt to keep his family safe? Why is he silent now? At the most recent hearing, as one of the agents began reading aloud sections of the uncovered data, all eyes turned to Combs. He said nothing. No objections, no defense, no denial. He just sat still, staring into the distance, and quietly cried. What does this silence mean? Guilt? Fatigue? A form of acknowledgement? Or fear? Is it possible that for years he was merely the face shielding the real architects behind the curtain? Was he forced to wear a smile, throw the parties, and keep the illusion alive? Not out of luxury, but out of sheer survival? And if that's true, why is it all falling apart now? Who gave investigators access to the archive? Could it be that someone higher up decided it's time to start silencing loose ends? There are no official comments, just whispers. And one line that some say echoes like a sentence. You'll speak for us, or you won't speak at all. Officially, Combs remains an accused party, but something has clearly shifted. People who once denounced him with confidence are suddenly hesitant. Lawyers who were once aggressive now speak vaguely about circumstances beyond the case. And in the silence, in which he says nothing, as a single tear rolls down his cheek, it feels like more is being said than any headline ever could.